Aaron may be more stressed at your home because you're more sensitive to his tic, whereas his mother is not as sensitive to it. It doesn't bother her as much as Dad, and Dad's already said that. So that's something that Dad has said, so I'm like, I'm going off of what he said.
Right.
And he goes, yeah, I'm way more annoyed by it. And so it's like, so Aaron knows this, so he's already going to your house extra stressed because he knows that it bothers you more, and that you don't want him to tic. And so I was like, it may just be that because he's already stressed, even if you haven't even done anything, even if you are just ignoring it, Aaron internally is already more stressed, so he's already more likely to tic, which then just means you're noticing it more. So even if you're tapping him on the shoulder to tell him to do his competing response, he's getting more anxious than if his mom tapped him on the shoulder because he really wants to please you. I'm like, he loves you, he really wants to be the golden child, he wants to be the boy that you want and desire, and so there's this extra pressure that he might be feeling. And so the dad was really able to hear that because I made it more about like Aaron and Troy, even if you're not doing anything. And so in that moment I was like, if you can try and reduce some of your frustration, even if it's you withdrawing yourself from, say you're watching a TV show with Aaron, you may have to get up and go, you know, to your room or just go to the kitchen or remove yourself from the situation so that you don't yell at Aaron. And he knows he yells, he tells me he yells. So these are like all facts that I'm like trying to use to get him to not like escalate in the situation. And he said he would try, he's like, I will try and remove myself, but sometimes I'm in the car and I can't. And I go, 100%. That's totally, you can't leave the car you're driving. So I think in those situations we really need to find something that he can use as well to not build up this anger.
And what were you thinking? What are you thinking?
I mean, what that your go-to as like a therapist would be like breathing or like relaxation,
mindfulness or something, right? Except not while you're driving.
Yeah, but not like close your eyes, but like taking some deep breaths. I'm not sure how mindfulness would go with the father. I don't think that's culturally syntonic, but who knows? You know, I don't know. I've never asked, and it can't. And honestly, it can't hurt to ask him.
It might be a good question to ask what he does to calm himself down.
Yeah,
when he's
that's true.
Really, very upset, and not even necessarily with respect to Aaron, but just in general.
No, that's really good.
He may say,
I don't know what he does.
Yeah, he may not know either, so that might be a good intervention.
Yeah.
He might be interested in it once he finds out that there might be things he could do.
No, that's actually a good point. I wonder what he does just in general. And then maybe he's not even implementing that.
Right, systematically.
Yeah, systematically.
When he's feeling that way about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a good,
I'll ask him next week.
possibility, right?
Yeah.
And I think, I think that family meeting was just such a positive, wonderful thing to do. Excellent.
Yeah, it was really great.
And required a lot of courage on your part, I think, in order to have everyone in the room and really, get this chart.
Yeah,
I
think
paradigm.
One of the things that makes it less anxiety provoking is because I don't have to worry about the volatility between stepmother and mother or mother and father. They're really, one of their wonderful strengths is that they co-parent so well. My gosh, it's just, it's really phenomenal. And so I didn't have to worry about like, oh, I'm gonna have to be like stopping people from yelling at each other, attacking each other, blaming each other.
Do you recognize these strengths with them? Do they understand how good they are in terms of they're so workable in so many ways?
I think I really I think it's like I appreciate it and it just doesn't come up, but I really do need to praise them for that because it's so, it is just so wonderful how they parent these two children and how they don't bring the children into it and that they can all be in the same room together very easily and can talk and chat and laugh and smile, and it's just very wonderful. So I do think I need to.
I think so.
I think a lot of time we talk about all the things that I want them to do, or things that are like going wrong, or how we can change the things that they don't want. But I don't think I think I could praise them more.
More recognition, because in many ways they have incredible strengths. The father too, even for his issues in terms of what he wishes his son could be.
Yeah.
I think he's got a lot of strengths. He's hanging in there,
Oh
he's
my gosh,
coming,
yeah.
he's really trying, he's reading the
He's really
articles,
trying.
he's with the program, so
He
it's
really
more a
is.
question of us adapting it in a
Yeah.
way that it's appropriate for him.
100%.